This week on my sewing journey, I have been working on a tooth fairy box. This is a box where you could put the tooth in here when your child loses a tooth, and then you put the treat or the money in here. How I made it is very simple. I took 2 lids for the box. This was used on the bottom and one used on the top. And then I measured all the way around the lid to get this right here, the circumference, all the way around. And what I did was I covered the bottom of the lid with the interior cover, the inside cover. I used a stretchy fabric. And then I made the width here, which is about 3 inches. I sewed together, right sides together, with the lining fabric and made a long tube. And what I used in that tube was cardboard. And I put my cardboard in there, and then I sewed it onto the bottom and sewed the side seam together. And then I put these little pearl beads, I sewed those on there, and I sewed on the flower. I sewed everything on there, but you could glue it if you don't like to sew those things. And then came the fun part, making the doll. Now I found out you don't need the legs, so what I did was, since I like to do everything on the fold, I did half of a body, making half a circle, then coming down, here I'll put it on the lid so you can see it a little bit better, coming down, making the shoulder, and then the hand. Sorry that it's all chopped up because I pinned it to my fabric and then sewed it that way on there. And that's how I came up with her body. I stuffed her with polyfill and popsicle sticks or craft sticks, whichever you want to call them, so that she would stand straight up. And then I did the embroidery on her face, and I did a very easy hairstyle. It was just loop and just loops of yarn. And what I did was I used a needle that you would use for yarn to put that through. She has nylon tulle bunched up for her wings, and she is sitting in one of these. Lace comes in them, and I put that on there with mounting tape, and I put her inside of it. Now for her tooth that she is holding, it's made out of felt. It's just a circle. It's like the box again, a circle and then a circle on the bottom and then the side wall. And then I made a little felt to make the tooth root. And then I sewed on the flowers. I did make her dress. Now the dress is just rectangles. Her top is a rectangle, the sleeves are a rectangle, and the skirt is a rectangle. The skirt I sewed right sides together of the one seam, and then I put elastic in the waistband so it could go on her waist. And what I had done was I took the rectangle for the top bodice and put it around her and sewed it on. And then I sewed the sleeves the same way, right sides together, one seam, and I did hem them before I sewed them on to her dress. And I put a little lace around for her collar, a bow on her tooth box, so the tooth would go in here. There's a cotton ball right there. And then the treat that you want to give the child goes in here. This was a fun project to do. I hope you like the idea. Please like and subscribe, and happy sewing!